What's up YouTube? My name is Chad. This is the Wisco Boater channel. Welcome to an updated tour of the Salon and Galley. I've done a lot of work to this over the winter, so I wanted to update that video. So if you haven't seen the first one, maybe go back and check that out to see what it looked like before. I'll get the camera turned around here and show you all the updates that I've done to the Salon and Galley area. Turned out fantastic. As you enter in through the companionway, we have updated steps that the previous owner built. I am going to put some step pads on each one of those. If you're not paying attention, your feet are wet, you're wearing socks, it can be a little slick. So I am planning to put some C-deck pads on each one of those steps. Over here we have the ship's clock. It is not a mechanical clock, it's battery powered, but still looks pretty cool. The parrot painting is painting that my dad did, and it goes well with the dinette that you'll see here in just a minute. Up there's the liquor ledge. I put in new corner shelf so that the parrot has a home. We have a new stereo that I installed last year. There's another corner shelf there that was not there before. And we did some painting. So the front of the AC and heat vent is now painted to match the galley, which you'll see in a second as well. The couch was here before. Previous owners did this. They also did the flooring. It's either Nautiflex or Flexi-Teak. I put in all new shades. There's another video on that. Those are level lower shades. Not quite light blocking, but they do the job and they match the couch perfectly. And then here is the centerpiece in the front right of the Salon, which is the new dinette. There's also a multi-video series on building this. You can see the fabric matches the parrots. And this table I built out of plywood and epoxy. And it is in the shape of the Door County Peninsula. And everything about this table just turned out so good. The details with the streaks in the water. I did a little bit of flame treatment to the plywood. So this all came out great. My neighbor Ursula did the sewing of the benches for the covers, and then we both worked on getting the cushions made. So this turned out really, really nice. It's a very small dinette. I call it a mini dinette. For a boat of this size, you might expect a larger dinette, but this was the amount of space that I had to work with while keeping this couch. There was another couch just like that was here before. So this whole wall was one long couch, but we had just enough space to build a dinette in here. So it sits on a table stand and it connects to the wall back there to keep the table steady. That locker is no longer on hinges, it's on pull-out snaps. So once you remove the table, you have access to that cubby back there. We don't keep anything important in there, but it is still functional. There's also storage underneath each one of these benches. Right now we're housing our shop vac, rain gear, and I do believe the other one is empty right now still, but the amount of storage space that is on this boat is, I mean, there's a plethora of it. So this also does convert into a small bed. This table has 2 layers to it. So the top layer comes off, and then this piece of 3/4 inch plywood here sits down on the ledges that are made out of African mahogany. And then the 2 back cushions sit in the middle to create a dog bed. In our case, if we have friends that bring kids for a weekend, they can sleep there, or that couch there also pulls out to make that one large bed. TV on the wall, you've seen that before. Over to the galley, I have replaced the corrugated sliding wood doors with King starboard, all new pole hardware. These open up, and then there's a hood rod that's there now. If you want to keep the door open, let me see if I can do this. There we go. If you want to keep the door open, simply prop that up and you have access to everything that's inside the cabinets without worry of it falling back down. There is a double magnet catch that keeps the doors closed. Those turned out fantastic. And then we move down to the refrigerator and stove microwave area. You can see everything has been painted except the cutting board, obviously. We've got a 3-burner Countess stove here, a stainless steel microwave, storage down there for utensils. Nice size refrigerator. It's an Orcold, not original to the boat, but was put in before I purchased the boat. Garbage can, fancy, but everything has been painted and all new pull handle hardware is installed. I do intend to do something with the countertop at some point to match the cabinets. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do or how I'm going to do that yet. I'm not going to lose this railing though. So that's the important thing with the Galley. A vintage touch of this boat that I really love is these rails. So those will stay in place no matter what. The front of the bar was refaced by the previous owner. Looks fantastic. We also have 2 bar stools here. I believe these are from IKEA. Very nicely weighted on the bottom with a wide base, so they're nice and sturdy. And over here, updated fire extinguisher because of the new Coast Guard rules for a boat of this size. All the fire extinguishers on this boat got replaced except for the automatic system in the engine room, which does get inspected. Down here we have a power panel. On this side, same thing, leveler blinds. You've seen those before. We have all new LED lights. You've seen that before if you're following the channel. Also inside here, there's LED strip lighting that can be controlled with a remote and change colors. So we've got a new curtain that comes across the port side door there, a new sea deck step, new carpeting on the wall and step there. And then in other videos you've seen our key rack, the Chris Craft Burgees hanging over there. And that completes the Salon and Galley tour update of everything that I've done over the winter off season. So still a little bit more work to do, but we're super happy with how everything has turned out. I didn't point that out. That's the engine hatch. Probably knew that. I will be doing an engine room tour at some point. I got to get some new LED lights down there. There are LED lights down in the engine room right now, but they're about half of them are burned out. So I'm going to get some new lights down there, make it nice and bright, and then we'll do an engine room tour. So thanks for watching this episode of the Wisco Boater channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, send me some comments. And if you want to be notified when I post new videos like this one, hit that notification bell. We'll see you next time on the Wisco Boater channel. We are on the water and we'll be cruising soon, I promise. Happy boating, everybody.